Welcome to our next Judas Kiss podcast. It's been a long time since I've seen Carlos. I'm glad you're here.
He's been really depressed, actually.
I'm very depressed.
And apparently I'm his source of emotional support.
Right, or anxious or angry. What was the other word?
Bitter.
No.
Resentful.
Resentful, yeah. No.
We're at the Radisson Hotel near the LA airport for Excelsior Ball 3.
And if you haven't gone to that website yet, it's hiddenfrontier.com. It's a Star Trek web series, and
which is how we met.
Yes.
Well, these many years ago.
And it's how we met a lot of our crew.
Judas Kiss, of course, like any film, is the result of a lot of people's hard work and efforts. And many of the people who've been supporting us as we've been developing Judas Kiss are here at this event.
Ryan Crispin?
Right.
He's the star today.
Yes.
Because you know us and are probably thoroughly bored. Especially with JT.
No, with Carlos. You're definitely bored with Carlos.
I'm bored with both of them.
You're bored with us?
And yet he's in our thrall. This is where you're supposed to...
We have Andrew Foster joining us, who...
I think it's really important to point out, first of all, before Andrew says any word whatsoever, he's Canadian.
What do you have against Canadians?
I love Canada, but they're taking over.
So
and
you hate
at the
Canadians.
vanguard of the invasion is one Andrew Foster. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Carlos.
Hey, I'm Rick Pike. I'm a friend of JT and I guess a friend of Carlos.
We go way back like this.
20 years ago we worked on network TV together.
That's
so.
true. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sanford and Son was great.
And I Dream of Jeannie was where we first started.
Oh my God, look who joined us. It is PK Eiselt.
Hi.
Hi.
You have all seen PK before. Our Judas Kiss webcomics producer as well as our production manager.
I'm perfectly happy of being the bus driver.
There is no bus driver. We've written out the bus driver.
Yeah.
JT now has no role.
No, I'm going to have a role.
Okay. He's the bus driver.
There'll be like one guy in a different shirt that keeps walking behind the camera.
Should we actually talk about,
Yeah, let's talk about Dan, not about you.
Yes, or you.
We're not talking about me.
You guys are pretty much the only thing we are talking about.
No, we don't need to talk about
That and Andrew's Canadian.
Okay, can we?
Yes. Okay. Right, we're going on. All right, our next guest is Dan Crowd, and Dan and I have the distinction of both being writers on Hidden Frontier, and he was one of the people that we turned to be readers of the first draft of Judas Kiss.
And here we have Carl Puder, that is one of our producers.
And one of our greatest supporters. So, Carl, tell us how you managed to fall into this lot of miscreants.
That's a big word.
That it is, but mainly because we've all worked together and separately on Hidden Frontiers before, and that experience in the several
Apparently didn't sour him.
No, and the several times it happened, it all turned into a fun experience making and a good result coming out of it. And I've also seen JT's work he's done independent from that, and I just believe that the combination of Carlos's writing and JT's production is going to produce some good quality stuff.
Ryan is one of the behind-the-scenes people who is a graphic designer and a computer programmer, and whenever we need banners, graphics of any kind, we usually ask him immediately. For example, we're here today at the Excelsior Ball in Los Angeles, California, and we needed Judas Kiss flyers, and instantly whipped up by Ryan.
Which is quite amazing. We did this last night. Well, actually, they did. I was drunk because I had 4 drinks.
Well, actually, he did do one thing.
Yes.
He added... No, you didn't do that. You added the little sticker.
No, I was drunk and I said the sideways thing, and I go, yeah, I like the sideways. And you go, oh my God, maybe you're not as drunk as I thought you were. Holy crap, the amount of...
This is the real reason he doesn't let me get close to him. He didn't like me.
No, honestly,
We actually
He liked my notes.
No, he hated it.
That is not true.
He hated the notes.
We're supposed to be talking about Dan.
We are. I mean,
Dan gave us the best notes.
Best character stuff is how characters react to the character. So now it's better than me talking about myself, really.
That's true.
What I'm just doing is trying to give JT some ideas on ways to do wonderful, huge marketing campaigns with how much? Nothing.
Yes.
So
Unless you contribute.
but we're trying to use existing things that we know how to do, like internet and mailing lists and podcasts and things, to get the word out. And if they come and like it and want to see more and donate.
Well, we're doing a series of web comics, and we've got one up. The second one is coming up probably at the end of the month, and I'm just kind of coordinating them.
I'm here to spread. What am I supposed to be spreading?
Whoa.
Canadian STDs?
That's in the movie.
Spreading. Oh, right. Sorry. Spreading the word, spreading the news,
The
spreading
good news,
the love.
the love.
Yeah.
We're all about the love.
Anything to do with Judas Kiss, I'll spread.
I want to publicly thank you and Barbara, because it was I think in some ways more an honor than maybe the average person, because you actually know us. And so that kind of makes a difference. It's like a friend that believes in you, and sometimes, you know, those are the people that are closest to you, and I don't know, it just kind of meant something more to me.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah, it did to both of us.
But that was we both were in a supportive position about that. We both wanted to do something to help, and it was more a matter of how much and when, as opposed to whether.
I was introduced into Hidden Frontier by Andrew Foster, and started watching the episodes, and then all of a sudden I just had fun with it, and met JT on the forums and started talking to him about Judas Kiss and offered to help him out.
So why are you
Here I
helping
am.
us out so far, so much for free?
It's fun, and I love you both.
We love you too.
So what would you like to do with Judas Kiss? I mean, I look at you as
Outside
the
of spreading.
outside of spreading.
Okay.
I see you as the Canadian link.
The voice of Canada.
Yes.
I just love
Canadian leg.
I'd love to find out all the different contacts and different places that might be interested in what we're working on, and to let them know how much love and effort is going into it, and how much they will enjoy the final product.
How did you feel reading it and going through and making those? What made you care so much?
Okay, I read through it and I saw that there was a story there, you know, and too often when you read scripts, there isn't a story there. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is a good example. But this one had a story. It had a story that I thought hadn't been told before, and it had the capability to be told well.
Well, the way I look at it is, to expand on what I said before, investing in the arts is an investment in the future, but it's not necessarily your own future, it's everyone's future, because art enriches our whole culture. If you're thinking about it strictly financially, go talk to your stockbroker, because the investment in the arts is more risky financially, but possible rewards can be larger. People who invest in big ticket movies, sometimes they flop and sometimes they make billions of dollars. It's a wide range. So we didn't make the decision based on expected financial rewards. We based it on the fact that it was worthy as a production of art.
I love the producer and the director. I like his work in the past, and I hope to meet him someday. And I just hope that I can contribute to his vision, even as hazy and occasionally out of focus as it may be.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. He's the one with the hazy vision.
You're a hazy vision.
He's so happy.
I haven't seen an outline.
Every conversation I've had with JT has always had sex.
Always about sex.
This is what doesn't he always talk about sex?
Becky.
Not always. Sometimes he talks about pirates.
Okay, Becky.
But then it leads
Aye.
to pirates eventually lead to sex.
It's true. Pirates have lots of sex.
Pirates